Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We are back here. New game coming up here. The boys, they just got done warming up, and they'll have the Zamboni doing its thing here and get going in about 12 minutes or so with the introductions and the national anthem. As the girls took care of business against Mankato East in a 7-2 win. And the boys taking on Winona, and they have a 20-2 record against the Windhawks over the last 12 years. However, Winona's a much better team lately, having winning records the last 2 years. Makes it not as easy maybe as years past for Albert Lea against the Windhawks tonight. We'll have to see how things play out here, but I have a good feeling about the boys because they've been in a good place here the last couple of month and a half. As we bring Chad Butzler back into the play, and it sounds like we're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened at the end of the girls' game there. Hopefully,
I think we lost some audio, but I think the video was there.
Yeah.
But that was strange. There's been internet problems both at the high school and here today. I know we're not the only station here, our only broadcast group here, and we heard from somebody else that they were having internet problems. We didn't really, but we had some audio problems somehow there at the end. So anyway, we'll just think good thoughts and head into this game. And like I said, the boys have been playing so much better now. I do think they're going to get a win, but I think this might be a little more of a challenge than the girls' game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close 3-2 type of game. Boys definitely been playing some really good hockey lately, so hopefully they can come in and set the tone early and come out with a W.
Ledger Statheim with a 2.81 goals against average, 898 save percentage. Not bad numbers, and I'll get into a little bit more of that here with my pregame notes for the boys as I got to turn the page here. Boys here. They won 20 of their last 22 against Winona. One of those 2 losses was last year, but that's 12 years of domination on a team. They're finally coming up from the bottom of the Big Nine, though. Winona, last year they were 16-8-1, and this year they're 9-4. So they have the ability to get it done against the Tigers. We'll just have to see if they can. Connor Persick is tied for 29th in the state of Minnesota in goals with 18. That's not just Class A, that's A and AA. He is 29th out of 143 teams, and you figure each team has 2 or 3 scorers. That's pretty good, 29th. And he's got 18 goals. Albert Lea tied for 38th in the state in scoring as a team, 70 goals. out of 143 teams. That's really good, too. Tiger boys are in the top 5 of the Big Nine. One of 3 Big Nine teams with double-digit wins at 10. They had 12 all of last year, right?
You're correct.
Yeah.
12 or 14.
Maybe it was 14. Rochester Century JM has 13 wins. Northfield has 12, and then Albert Lea at 10. Zayden Brua, by the way, tied for 64th in the state in assists with 19. Ledger Stadheim is tied for 12th in the state in wins with 10. He's 56th in goals against average, 2.81, and 61st in the state in save percentage at 898. But 61st, that's like right in the middle. Actually a little better than in the middle of the 143 goalies that are out there. And you have to have so many minutes to qualify. So if you just appeared in a few games, you're not going to be on this list that they have of the top goalies. So he's doing well and getting better as he goes. 9 games left for these Tiger boys. And the next 5 are against teams with winning records. But their last 4 are against teams with losing records, which could help them a little bit gain some momentum heading into the section tournament in their 10-team section, which is it's a lot of teams. I'm not sure how many get a bye, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then
I know it's like 4 games to get to the state.
Yeah.
It's not a
like
easy
the girls
task.
have to win 2 to get to state, especially if you get the opening round bye. One of the 3 byes they give at that 5-team girls section. But much tougher for the boys to get through. And, so it's not going to be easy because they do have some tough teams in that section. Whereas the girls basically have Dodge County. I think they can handle the rest of the teams in that section, Simley, Winona, and Red Wing, as they have dominated Red Wing and Winona here lately. And they did have some trouble last year. Simley actually eliminated the Tiger girls from hockey play in the sections last year. But they're a little down this year from what they had been, so I think it's just Dodge County, which is ranked number 2. They updated the rankings, and Albert Lea went from 9 to 8 for the girls in Class A. Dodge County stayed at number 2, so there is that. All signs point to Dodge County being the number 1 seed, and the Albert Lea girls getting the number 2, and probably taking on. Red Wing would have to play. Either Winona or Simley, and then the winner of that will play Dodge County, and we would have to take on Simley in that first round, probably, the way it looks right now. But there's still a week and change left in the season, so that could change. As far as the boys, it's really too far out. I mean, they got 9 games left, and some of these guys' teams have 11 and 12 games to play yet. A lot can change when you have that many games. Well, there's my pen. It was in my pocket the whole time.
The boys still have quite a few conference games remaining too.
Yeah, and some 4-point ones too.
Yes.
So I know it's not as big a deal to win the conference anymore because you really want to have positioning for a good seed in the section. But I think they go hand in hand. If you play good in the conference, you're going to have a good seed. If you have a good seed, you're going to be finishing well in the conference. So, but they're playing against a lot of AA teams, and that does. If you can win those games, it helps you in your seeding against AA teams. But
they were shut out by Northfield the second game of the year, 5-0. And this is not the same team that it was back in the second week of the season. So.
There's no doubt about it. They are led in scoring by Connor Persig's 18 goals and 7 assists, and then it drops off from there. We got to get some of these guys going. Sam Stay. Actually, Drake Sternhagen has got it going. He's up to 9. He had that hat trick the other day, and he got himself up to 9 goals with 11 assists.
Well,
so the sophomore is second in scoring.
In Sam's defense, he's been moved to defense a little more with Balf being out, so he hasn't had as much of an opportunity.
Tyler's on the list here tonight, so I don't know if he's back or not, but they were hoping to get him back this week, and it would be nice to have that happen. He's at 3 goals. So after Sam in third place on the team with 8, a bunch of guys with 6 and 5. Zayden Brua has the team lead in assists with 19. He's, like I mentioned, up amongst the leaders in the state in 64th in the state in assists.
Yeah, he's been skating very well lately.
For a defenseman, that's what you need is the assists. And he's also got 6 goals to go with it. And 5 for Brock Scott. And Sam McGill, who's moved himself up to that top line.
Yeah, Sam's looked very good. He's really been playing great. He's big force to have around the net there when you get Connor and those other guys shooting on the net.